Hi, Shell Lake families. It's Mrs. Cox again. I just wanted to give you a picture of what school might look like this fall. This is a fourth grade classroom here at Shell Lake, and we've set up the desks to be socially distant, as you can kind of tell behind me here. And this is what it's going to feel like to be in school this fall. Like I told you before, our families are so precious and our kids are so precious to us, and we're excited to have everybody back in the building. So we're trying to really prepare for that. This is just an image of what it might look like. We have taken the time to separate our math manipulatives, so each student has their own container of dice and all those things that they'll need for those activities in math, and done a lot of other work in these classrooms. In a minute, I'll show you some things around here. But I did want to share with you a little bit about the plan. If you had a chance to attend the meeting or to read the document online, you may have a pretty good understanding of it, but not everybody's had that opportunity. So just to clarify, if things are going really well and the county says that we can meet in person in our socially distanced classrooms, then we will have a 5-day start to school. We are using the health department of the county to give us that guidance. If things change and we feel that things are not at that level, then we would go to Tier 2. And at Tier 2, we would be in school. Each group of students would be in school 2 days. We would divide the students in half so that there would be less students in the building at a time to reduce the risk of exposure. And so that is Tier 2, and that is a possibility that that could occur at any time throughout the year. We really have to look at how the cases are going and take that direction from the county. So there's a chance that at some point throughout the year, we might be in school 2 days a week, and then the other 3 days a week, the students would be working online. I want to talk a little bit about what virtual learning, and this would be included in that hybrid model, might look like at the elementary level. It would definitely be different than last spring. We are going to be continuing to deliver instruction to students, whether it's on the 2 days in the school building model, or if everybody has to be 100% at home. Regardless, we plan to be delivering instruction to students. Some of that will be what we call synchronous, which would mean we would set up a Zoom meeting or a Google Meet where students can be live with their teacher and receive instruction and have interactive, engaging lessons with their teacher. Some of it might be asynchronous, which would mean that the teacher might record the video and have activities for students to do. Some of it might be paper activities. Some of it might be online. And we're going to be using Google Classroom for grades 4 and up. And then in the lower grades, we're going to be using Seesaw, which is a similar platform where students will be able to access the content and the assignments and also communicate with their teacher on a regular basis, which is so crucial. And that's how we're going to measure if a student is in attendance. If they're communicating with their teacher and turning in those work assignments, then we know that they are actually actively engaged, and it's important that they're doing that. So that's what we're planning for. There's 3 levels, and we're planning for all 3 because we don't know what the year holds, and we're going to be prepared for all of them. But we're really excited to have kids in the building, and we really hope that we'll have them here for at least some of the time. So let me quickly switch my camera so that we can look around this room for just a minute. The teacher in this classroom has put her classroom library in a protective state, and she is planning to use the library guidelines to make sure that books are accessible to kids, but at the same time safe. You can see that she's got some materials set out for kids. In each desk, you will see that they have their own little box of math manipulatives for that individual student. The desks in this room are spaced apart so they can be socially distant. And it still looks welcoming and cheery, and I think that you will find that this is a great example of what school is still going to look like here in Shell Lake. In a later video, I'm going to answer some more frequently asked questions, but I want you to know that there is a site on our website that is for frequently asked questions. Please visit there if you have them, and we're looking forward to seeing your kids this fall.